It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. It's caught Metcalf. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Allen on the catch.
Keep running.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Working quickly here. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ritter looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll send their tight end right. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Come down with that.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 2nd down. They're going play action.
How you feel about that, bro?
They can't connect. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw now, it's Ritter.
Oh my God, that's a fucking putty, bro.
Picked off by Julian Love. And the Colts are off to a
Fucking
great
30
start
turn into a
defensively.
kick.
They force a turnover on the opening possession.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Colts. Man in motion here. First down, here's Tua. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15.
I like when you
And
just
he
punt
takes
there.
it in for the Indianapolis touchdown.
Just
The
punt.
Colts don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
That made me throw a fucking pick.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Searches from the pocket. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Stop made by Braden Fisk. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
2nd and 8. He puts some power on a deep one left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the
This
contact.
game is ass.
Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Ritter setting up to throw. Metcalf's got it, complete. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first. Here's Ritter. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Seahawks cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Chris Boswell for the point after.
You say he did what?
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. Now Boswell on to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Tua out of the pistol. Complete. It's Ingram. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Keely Ringo making the play. Nothing for them on second down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. 2 and out from the gun.
Oh, he still catch that. It's crazy work.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense up to the line fast. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Throw complete to Williams. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second and 1.
Come on, bro. If you don't fucking step up and catch that shit, bro. That weak ass shit. I just gave him. That's 2. 3, I meant.
That's the end of 1. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side.
First down.
More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
I guess, Madden.
Time for the second quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he still getting shit open. Ain't no way he had that much time to fucking throw the ball.
He's at the 1. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He finds him right
This nigga is so ass.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
That's a fucking hard flat out there. He's still getting
Not a lot
blocked.
of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Offense in the hurry up here. Pitts brings it in. And he's out of bounds after getting
That's
this
what
one to
happens
the
when you
opposing
don't play straight
45-yard
up.
line.
You don't want to Press up.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Trying to throw here out of the gun.
This nigga took so long to fucking throw the ball, man.
Incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He sends this one to the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle.
You gotta press.
The Seahawks can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Tagovailoa now working from the gun.
No, bruh. Stop cheating, bruh. It's not illegal. His bum ass is running straight into me.
March it forward after they accept the penalty. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Complete out to the right.
Oh my God, this
He gets
wasn't
around
fair.
6 there. Stop made by C.J. Henderson. From the 41. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Has him on the
I hate
quick
when I
hitter.
can't get my fucking
And he
adjustments
goes
out,
out.
bro.
Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. That's good for 7 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Here's Tua again. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here's Tagovailoa again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa.
Yo, he's still
Catches me down the right
throw
sideline. They rip off a big chunk of
this
field,
game
and it
is
sets
so
them up with 1st and
ass.
goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working inside the red zone.
Oh, he might throw another kick.
Marley won't risk something here. Just chucks it away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Again, it's Tagovailoa.
That's a kick.
To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete.
Can't run him over there.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
The vet in his 14th season, still knocking him through. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Tompkins now to return. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. He's brought down after a nice return there, which brings us to our 2-minute warning. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Ritter. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Brought in, inside the 20. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tua out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Tagovailoa working from the pistol.
Yeah, by a couple of let him go.
He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Oh my God, maybe I'm gonna fucking jump that. I'm right there, bro. I know what's coming.
And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That weak ass, bro.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver, and it sets up 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Tagovailoa looking to throw here on 3rd and 1. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and short. Tua now from the gun. He finds him beyond the marker. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts push their lead to 3. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And it ends there, but a very short field awaiting them. He's out on the opposing side of the field.
Hey, we know that every single possession in this league is a premium. And these ones right before halftime with the clock dwindling down, well, they become even bigger. Setting your offense up for success with a return like that, you couldn't script it any better.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's Ritter. He's going to push one deep down the... He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Seattle. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away.
They did it pregnancy ugly as hell.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Look at that. You can tell that shit fake.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. First down. Here's Tua. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Seahawks will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
That shit took so long for him to fucking make
this
a
edition
fucking
of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
It'll be alright.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Another run for Williams. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Working quickly here. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Throw complete to Williams.
He can
They
run
get
that
this
UC
down
all
to
day.
the 44 before he stopped. Slot man in motion right. Tagovailoa on first down. Gets everything he has under this throw. He's got it deep
Wow,
downfield.
Bowden stop.
He has the Indianapolis touch.
The fuck? That's a 90. Okay.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts push their lead to 3. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good return here.
Stop
as he
clicking
gets
off
it
like
out
a
past
bitch.
the 35.
It would be that damn scary. Ooh.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Ritter. Buying some time right. It's caught Metcalf. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Now Ritter. He's on the move. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
2nd and 10 now. Complete out to the right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They're going play action. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. Pushing for the end zone. And it lost the football. It's not close.
Nigga, what the did I just see, bro?
sidelines get
Didn't even
loud,
like he
or
swapped
what, it
the
was
ball for that.
practically in unison. Everybody's shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed
Look
an
at that.
official signal if it was 6 points
fuck?
or a touchback. And fortunately for
Why it
them,
look like he was passing
it
the
was a
ball?
touchback.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover.
That's a pick.
That's incomplete
I
left
can't get it.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. This one's caught. It's Shaquille near the sideline. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He's throwing deep to the left side.
Oh my god, bro. Stop giving these bum ass niggas shit
It's
like
a
that.
pickup of 33 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Again, it's Tagovailoa.
Why that's not a
The
pick
pressure
shit?
really got to him, but
I
still
keep
good
giving
play
these niggas bum
defensively as
ass
that one
shit.
falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's Tua again. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. They put a receiver in motion right. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He gets a lot behind one, and the defender comes away with it. Picked off Cam Hart. And the Seahawks will take over as this gets
I don't
brought
know
out
why
to
you
the
keep
20-yard
running that
line.
shit. Like that shit won't work for you, dude. Can't run that shit all game. Guess you don't know that. One dimension.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Ritter looking to throw. His pass caught by Allen. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They're set up at the 35 now. Ritter setting up to throw. Catch made by Allen. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker. Here's 2nd and 5. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Ritter. Along the sideline, and Pitts brings it in. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Metcalf there to bring it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry.
Seahawks 28.
They'll come up 1st and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So that brings up second down.
Thought he was
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He'll throw again on
Who
second
you
down.
think you, everybody, bro? You cannot run that abuse.
The Seahawks take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
That shit don't work versus
After up
me.
and good from Boswell. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Tua out of the pistol.
That's another kick. They didn't let me
Doesn't
switch on
find
that.
its man, incomplete. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun.
Why he didn't?
Catches made down the
I
right
hate
sideline.
that shit, bro. Like, switch
Big
down,
gainer
switch
here
back
as he
down.
picks up
You
20.
switch up, don't go
And it'll
down.
be first
Don't
down,
go up, go down.
Colts.
But, man,
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down, here's Tua. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's Tagovailoa again.
you
Judy
still
there to
throw it
grab
there,
it.
me.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. They send a man in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. He's getting to him yet again. That is caught. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. Hits him on the in route. Has some room to
This
work.
nigga is so
And he takes it in
ass,
for
bro.
the Indianapolis touchdown.
This game is so
The
fucking
Colts take a
trash.
4th-quarter lead.
Nigga throw a pick, I don't
Missed
get
to
it.
go up by a field goal here in the 4th. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts push their lead to 3.
That shit amazed me.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Ritter to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Fits it through the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Putting the tight end in motion. Now Ritter. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. The Colts setting a man in the secondary here. Third down coming up. He'll throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best
These
friend.
niggas really
Pressure.
just
That pressure earned that incompletion.
That's a whole
They came in
guy.
before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Desperation time here on fourth. And it
Well,
falls
I think I'm going
incomplete.
DK. I
So
really
the
just do this
defense
shit
rises to
to
the
a fucking
challenge
running
and
back.
gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's second down coming up. Going play action, Tagovailoa. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. They did it. He made the interception. And the Seahawks have some new life in the fourth. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
Throwing here, Ritter. Achan reels it in. And he gets up close to the 25 before going out of bounds. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. They're going play action. He fires one deep down the middle. It is caught at the 20. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take a fourth-quarter lead. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Thank you.
Risky throw.
I knew
It's
you were going to do it.
intercepted. And the Seahawks get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Working quickly here. Ritter.
Damn, I
That's
had you.
right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Wow, they're going to pass it here.
This nigga
Finds his target, Allen.
Nobody.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Back to throw it. Headed out right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Give him 13 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw.
Oh, you suck.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Setting up to pass. Hits his running back. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal.
Keep on stagnating.
The Seahawks offense, look at this. They aren't leaving the field. Lining up and going for 2. Tight end going in motion here. He's throwing for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Boswell on to send this away.
Ain't count on you two. They up you all game.
And no return as this bounces through
That
the
shit
end zone
destroyed.
for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Connection made to Judy. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. It's a 31-yard play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it.
He's slow the fuck up.
And he's out of bounds after a nice pickup to the 10. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts. From the red zone now. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Here's Tua again. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown, and there's still a small chance run that this one isn't over. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts trim the deficit down to 5.
Trump efficiency. Start federal student loan.
So down inside the final minutes.
Shit, they need
They're
to
ready to try the
restart.
onside kick. And the Seahawks get a hold of the kick. That should just about do it for this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Here he is to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left, wide open, downfield. Got it! And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
And he'll get into the end zone. Their lead now up to 13 points.
I done beat your ass.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, you don't punt. That's what happens when you punt. Punt, you get punched on.
First and 10 now from the 30. They go play action with Tagovailoa.
Punt, you get punched on.
Drop it. Colts operating from the hurry up, rushing back to the line. Trying again, following the sack. Trying to push it deep downfield.
Punt, you get punched on.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off Cam Hart.
You get
And the
punched on
Seahawks take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Ritter setting up to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
If he had his dream quarterback, he would have won.
Throwing now off play action. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. All right, one more snap to play here. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Allen sent in motion right. Throwing on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.
Did you call the catering company to make sure the food was done all right?